for the authentication and the collation process. And so we are hopeful that out of the 7, they brought in their returning officers to authenticate them. And so they, the parties, they have the
everything on the form, on the pink sheet. But now the portion for the results you claim were not written by you or are not handwritings you admit. My question is, how then possible can somebody have your signature on a document which you claim your signature was not doctored?
I can't answer that question. How possible someone gets? I can't answer that question. What I know is we closed pools. I filled my form. I gave a copy to each agent. Then we closed. I submitted to the returning officer. That's it. Only for me to be called to come in and authenticate. And I'm saying, the powder is mine. I told them, yes, this is mine. The powder wasn't. This isn't mine. So
you don't suspect that your signature was doctored as well?
The document that was given to me, it was not the original pink sheet like I gave out. So yes, it is
the carbon.
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know what I said. But
isn't it possible for handwritings to change when it is not the scanned copy?
Actually,
when it's not the original.
I don't know what happened to that particular document.
But do you fear if your signature was doctored by anybody?
No.
The signature that you saw.
The signature I saw was mine.
But the scan pink sheet, did you see the serial number? Is it the same serial number you went to?
I don't recollect the serial number. I can't keep a serial number of it, so I don't recollect
you don't know
it.
Whether it's your serial
Yes,
number?
I can't recollect the serial number.
You've come here again to do what exactly?
Okay, so apparently I was called because from Sunday I was called to come. I was called the following day too. So I was called yesterday.
By who?
I invited a number, like the person just calls you. From Sunday, the number called. I'm calling from the EC. I was called from the EC too. So I don't know the person.
Do you know the people you were engaging with this morning? Do you know who they are?
People I was engaging with.
Yes. The people who addressed the press, for which you also later came to speak to us. So do you know them?
No, I don't know them personally. I don't know them.
But when you got here, did they identify themselves to you?
No, they didn't.
Did you go there to tell them that you were forced?
No.
How did they get in touch with you?
Which people?
The people, the NDC.
I was sitting here this morning. I came this morning. Then they...
To do what, please? Because you did yours last Monday.
And as I just said, I was called. Just as I was called last Sunday. Same way I was called. So I just came from the call I had to come to the EC office, which I just did.
Are you able to? You've not spoken to anyone concerning the you being forced to attest to it?
No. I've not spoken to anyone that I'm being forced to. When I came in the morning, at the entrance, the security personnel were asking me that, like, they wanted. Yes, before I can enter. So there was one man. Then he was asking me that, what am I doing? I said I'm a PO. I was called to come. I came the last time and this happened.
Today we are being told presiding officers keep pink sheets. Mr. B, let's be careful. What is going on is not evil going on here. This is not today. Presiding officers, evil going on here to generate pink sheets for presiding officers. And you are you don't know what's
destroy the pink sheets at the coalition center.
Even that, it is still contentious. The NDC says it's the MPP, the MPP says the NDC.
So looking through, I told him the signature is mine, the name was mine, but the figures on the document are not my handwriting.
You don't like those figures? Is it that you disagree with the figures?
Yes, it's not my handwriting.
But the figures you wrote on the 7th or 8th, which day did you do the declaration? Which day did you finish with your...
The 7th. Yeah, that's 7th.
Can you confirm if those figures on the pink sheet is exactly what...
I don't have the figures of head.
You don't have the figures of head?
No, I don't have the figures of head.
So you cannot tell whether that is...
But what I just know is the handwriting, because the part that I wrote, I told him, yeah, this is my handwriting, this is my handwriting.
Are producing pink sheets. Please, your own workers are today producing pink sheets. All this while, EC, Mr. B seated here on many occasions have told us, EC, they don't have pink sheets. Today, your own workers, presiding officers, are pulling surprise pink sheets. Why is the truth in this? Why is the truth in this?
So what is happening now is that the Electoral Commission, after taking after taking the results from both the NPP and the NDC, now gives the two results to the presiding officers to determine which of them is authentic, to determine which of them really are the pink sheets that they wrote their figures on. And so what it means is that
Yes, and some parts, yep.
Very well. Nathaniel, thank you so much. You can talk to us. So there's one other man standing here. I'm told he's also an arrow. Are you an arrow?
No, PO.
You're a PO?
Yes, please.
Okay, you're a PO?
Yes, please.
Okay, so that's presiding officer?
Yes, please.
From which police station?
Cheneboa, the Church of Pentecost.
Is he also under contention?
Yes, please.
So why are you not allowed in? Or you've not been invited?
No, please.
You've not been invited?
Yes, please.
Meaning your police station is not under contention?
One man invited me in, but the officers are not allowing me to enter the room.
Okay, so hopefully before close of the day, they will invite you if indeed your polling station is also under contention. But you've heard of the 7 outstanding polling stations. Do you think yours is part?
I just had a call yesterday that I will be...
A call from who?
I don't know.
What's your name?
My name is Ebenezer.
Okay. So he said he's an arrow from that's PO. Yes, a PO from one of the polling stations at Ablekuma, North Constituency. Let me take you back to the collation room, and then by Nathaniel we spoke to earlier, is one of the
It's okay, it's okay.
might have gone on, particularly with the figures that was written on the pink sheet that he was asked to authenticate and sign to when we last came here on Monday. You could see the process is continuing so far, even though both parties continue to raise objection upon objection. So if it's not in favor of your party, then you have to object. That is exactly what is happening here now. You see, so far the NDC is very calm now, trying to authenticate and verify what they have now. We are yet to know how many of the outstanding police stations they've already authenticated. We know of only one that has been authenticated, even though NDC is still raising objection to that very one. And the NDC again is raising another concern about this other pink sheet that has been brought by the...
Why are you forcing him to go to a direction? Why are you forcing him to follow a direction? POs are bringing in pictures. Where is this issue?
So the problem here is that there's a difficulty in authenticating.
Why is he videoing this? So you tell us if you want to use our so without our permission. This is a letter permission. You want to coerce him? You see, there is no fairness. Why is he? You brought somebody. He's refusing to accept it. You are videoing him. You are putting him. You brought him home. This is somebody you brought. He said he cannot see anything. And still you are pushing him to go to a direction. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? It's evil. When did you tell me to come? I have heard you here. You're struggling with this. What is happening? It's evil. When did you tell me to come? I have heard you here. You're struggling with this. Were they able to arrest him? The election director of Ablekuma was constantly busy into the collation center. He caught him red-handed. Commander was there. Were they able to arrest him? Were they able to arrest him? The whole district election director, the whole district, you caught him red-handed with manufactured pieces. The video should be deleted. The video should stay. So she's not a media person. Putting and everything. In the audience of faith. Wait, I should take that phone. Why did you go without my permission? But this is the letter what was going to be done, Mr. B told us the process. There was nothing about recording. This should be done, you. Do it at our district. You're only giving us a place to do this. So you don't have any right. You didn't confirm. You're only giving us a place to conduct this process. You didn't confirm. You're only giving us a place here to conduct this process. Now you are instructing us in government position. Your party is in opposition. You are instructing me. Is that why you are making the noise? Your party is in opposition. Is that why you are making the noise? I saw you destroying a PC.
Has conducted himself today, even when he's being attacked verbally, he's very calm and he's able to smile back at
traded by the MPP and the NDC.
The PO is outside. You are not allowing me to enter. I have made this point over and over again.
And he's also able to control his people, that is the agents, until the final moment where the MPP, one of the MPP agents decided to throw his hand at the NDC agent who continued banking on the table. The NDC is also accusing the AC of refusing one of the POs I spoke to earlier on entry into the building, because speaking to that man, he tells me his polling station is also under contention, but he has been denied as entry into the collation center. So he's currently standing outside and the Electoral Commission is yet to, we don't know if indeed the AC is the one preventing him from coming inside. What we know is that he's still standing outside. Maybe when he gets to his turn, they will allow him to come and also verify what the EC currently has coming from both the NDC and the MPP. So far, the conduct from the Ghana Police Service has been very encouraging, as they've managed to bring the situation we witnessed earlier under control. It should have been bloody if not for the professional handwork of the Ghana Police Service, led by the Greater Accra Regional Police Commander, Mr. Ahin, who was able to bring in more men to come into the Collation Center to ensure that people who were misconducting themselves were carried out of the Collation Center, and those that have any role to play they were able to.
It appears the presiding officer has authenticated one of the pink sheets, but the NDC say that they have questions to ask the presiding officer. They say they have questions to ask the presiding officer, but it appears that the returning officer is not allowing it.
You guys have money. Why the girl man says some come to pay we don't know. When EC said they don't have one big seat, every PO is bringing big seat. Where do you get the big seat from? Who's supplying you with the big seat? Who's supplying you with the big seat? All these who are supplying you with the big seat. Who's supplying you with the big seat? All POs are bringing big seats. Today, all POs are bringing big seats.
Finally, the one presiding officer who they claim was not being allowed to enter appeared.
Also come and speak and confirm or otherwise whether the pink sheet that the EC has in its hands is authentic or not. He has just been allowed